If I were to start a business from scratch in 2025, how would I do it? If I were to start a business from scratch in 2025, how would I do it? This is a question I get asked all the time, and today, I'm going to break down my exact step-by-step playbook. Forget everything you think you know about traditional business plans and massive startup loans. The game has changed, and if you're smart, you can build something amazing with less risk than ever before. First things first, the old way is broken. The idea of spending 6 months writing a 50-page business plan, raising a huge amount of capital, and then building a product in a vacuum is a recipe for disaster. In 2025, speed and validation are everything. You don't need a perfect idea. You need a good enough idea that solves a real problem for a specific group of people. So, step one isn't the idea itself. It's finding the who. Who do you want to serve? Who are your people? Get ridiculously specific. Don't just say small business owners. Say florists in North America who are struggling with online orders. Don't say gamers. Say people who play cozy farming simulation games on the Nintendo Switch and want to connect with other players. The more niche you go, the easier it is to find them, understand their pain points, and speak their language. Spend time in their online communities, Reddit, Facebook groups, Discords. Don't sell anything. Just listen. What are they complaining about? What do they wish they had? Your goldmine of a business idea is hidden in their frustrations. Once you have your who, step two is to identify their most painful, recurring problem that they'd be willing to pay to solve. Is it managing inventory? Is it finding new clients? Is it learning a specific skill? Your goal is to find a problem that keeps them up at night. Write down at least 10 problems you observe. Now rank them. Which one is the most urgent and costly for them? That's your target. Now we get to the fun part, step 3. The minimum viable offer, or MVO. This is not a product yet. It's the simplest possible solution you can offer to solve that one specific problem. It could be a service, a digital download, a simple spreadsheet template, or even a curated newsletter. The key is that you can create it quickly and with minimal cost. For our florists, maybe it's a one-on-one consulting session where you set up a simple, effective online ordering system for them. For our cozy gamers, maybe it's a paid community with exclusive guides and moderated events. You're not building a complex app. You're building a simple solution. Step 4 is crucial. Pre-sell it. Before you build anything, you validate the idea with real money. Create a simple landing page. It can be a one-page website using a tool like Card or a simple Gumroad page. Clearly explain the problem you're solving and the solution you're offering. Be transparent. Say, I'm building a community for cozy gamers to connect. It will launch on this date. Sign up now for a special founder's price. Your goal is to get your first 10 customers. If you can't get 10 people from your target niche to pay for your solution, the idea isn't good enough, or your messaging is off. This is a critical test. Don't skip it. Getting those first few sales is the ultimate validation that you're onto something real. Once you have those first paying customers, it's all about step 5. Build in public and iterate. This is the core of the 2025 business model. You don't hide away and perfect your product. You deliver that initial MVO, and then you talk to your customers constantly. What do they love? What's missing? What would make this 10 times better for them? Their feedback becomes your roadmap. You build the next feature or create the next piece of content based directly on their needs. This creates an incredible feedback loop and builds a loyal community of evangelists who feel like they are co-creating the business with you. At the same time, you're doing step 6, content as the engine. In 2025, your business and your personal brand are inseparable. You need to be creating content where your target audience hangs out. Share your journey. Teach what you're learning. Provide value for free. If you're helping florists, start a YouTube channel with tips on social media marketing for flower shops. If you're building a gaming community, create TikToks showcasing cool tips for their favorite games. This content isn't just marketing. It's the magnet that attracts your who. It builds trust and authority long before you ever ask for a sale. People will come for the free tips and stay for the paid solution because they already know, like, and trust you. Now let's talk about tools. Don't get bogged down in finding the perfect software suite. In 2025, it's about being lean. Use no-code tools whenever possible. Webflow or Framer for your website, ConvertKit for your email list, Circle for your community, Notion, and Zapier to automate your workflows. You can run a six-figure business with a handful of affordable, powerful tools. The goal isn't to build a tech empire. It's to build a profitable business that serves people well. Focus on the customer, not the code. As your business grows from those first 10 customers to 100, then to 1,000, your role will shift. This is step 7, systemize and scale. You'll start to see patterns in your customer service questions, your onboarding process, and your content creation. Document everything. Create standard operating procedures, or SOPs. This isn't about becoming a rigid corporation. It's about freeing up your time to focus on the high-level strategy. Once you have systems, you can hire a virtual assistant or a freelancer to manage the repeatable tasks. Your job is to stay the visionary, always listening to the community and steering the ship. This entire process is a spiral, not a straight line. You find a who, identify a problem, create a minimum viable offer, validate it, build in public with content, and systemize. Then, with the profits and knowledge you've gained, you can identify the next problem your audience has and launch a new, more ambitious offer. You start by selling a $50 guide, then you launch a $500 course, and eventually, maybe you do build that complex software you dreamed of. But you do it on a foundation of real customer feedback and proven demand, funded by the business's own cash flow. This is the antithesis of the venture capital-fueled, grow-at-all-costs mindset. This is about building a profitable, sustainable, and enjoyable business from day one. It's about freedom, not fundraising. It's about serving a small group of people incredibly well, rather than trying to be everything to everyone. In 2025, the biggest competitive advantage isn't money. It's your proximity to your customer. The person who listens the best wins. So, to recap, find your who. Solve a painful problem with a simple offer. Pre-sell it to validate. Build in public and use content as your engine. Systemize to free up your time. This is the blueprint. It's not necessarily easy, but it is simple, and it's more achievable now than at any other time in history. Thanks so much for watching. I truly believe anyone can use this model to build something meaningful. If you got value from this breakdown, do me a favor and hit that like button and subscribe for more deep dives into building the businesses of the future. Let me know in the comments which step you're going to start with. I'll see you in the next one.